TLC 2020. The preview show.
The preview show?
Review show.
Oh.
You already messed that up, Bill.
I tricked you.
Crazy mother.
Preview show, review show.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
all the same.
It's all
Yeah.
the same
We're
shit.
gonna talk about the
Yeah,
whole
I just
damn
forgot to pee before the show.
There you go.
So what made you think of preview?
Yeah, because I added the pee.
So let's talk about
Well said.
TLC 2020.
The review show.
The review show.
I'm gonna do another shot.
So, the kickoff show featured a match between Big E's team and Sami Zayn's team. Big E got the victory over Sami Zayn. And this Friday on SmackDown on Fox,
The Rock Show.
Big E gets his Intercontinental Championship match.
Hey-o.
My screwball peanut butter whiskey.
Way to go, Big E. Good luck to you, sir. We're going to kick off TLC review show
With
the first TLC match of the night for the WWE
Championship.
which started out as a one-on-one match between the champion, Drew McIntyre,
And AJ Styles.
the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Kyle went for it, bro. I gotta give it to you,
They
buddy.
don't want none.
They don't want no, baby.
I ain't want none of that
And-
bodyguard of his, man. He's a big mother.
His name is Almost.
Almost.
Like almost.
Not almost.
He almost.
Almost. Almost.
Almost.
Almost. You just said almost.
He's almost. OMOS.
Almost.
Almost.
Almost, sir.
And let's see what happened, boys.
Well, to make a long story short.
Drew McIntyre took care of business, got AJ Styles out of the ring. He was climbing the ladder.
Going for the belt.
And what happened?
Well,
Here-
the Miz decided
Here
to cash
comes
in.
the Miz and Morrison cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase and made this a triple threat TLC match.
And you know what? The thing about it is Miz could have won it, but he gloated. He gloated and took his time climbing up that ladder because he thought
He had it in
He
there.
absolutely did. But he forgot about the bodyguard.
and he just snatched him like a child off.
He
the
was
hill.
like a newborn baby in
like
his
like
hands.
when your kid's like climbing the ladder, getting up somewhere. Yeah, get over there, little fella.
Come on, you're
He
gonna
started
get her.
knocking, screaming and growling, and he just dropped him into a table.
Yeah, was outside the ring, just tossed
He
him right out
picked
to him.
Miz up like he was nothing. And then John Morrison
And then
takes a chair, hits the guy in the back of the back,
And it
and
breaks.
explodes.
yeah,
Destroyed.
It explodes.
It's gone.
TLC 2020,
Absolutely.
Are
the
we
review
in?
show.
Can we trust him?
WWE Championship match was awesome.
In case you're wondering, before we filmed this show, we filmed another show, an earlier show, where we was drinking
And Capt and Bill
quite a bit.
and Joey.
So now we're reviewing under the influence. Never do, kids. Never review under the influence. We are professionals.
Congratulations.
Well, I am.
Congratulations to Drew McIntyre on a very successful title defense.
Like I
Nothing,
never
bro.
said nothing.
Like
he's not
nothing
even acknowledging
happened
that we've
there.
been drinking.
Because
We've been
Kyle's
drinking.
on the task at
I'm
hand,
trying
bro.
to do my job.
He's and that's why he's here.
That's
because
why we like the son
he-
of a bitch.
He
That's
reels
right.
us back in. He collects
He
us.
brings it
He's-
home.
He's the sheep herder of the group.
So let's. What
We're
are
gonna
our
get you a
thoughts?
staff.
It
It was a
was
good
the
match.
match
It was a
good?
good match. It was. No, it was.
It was a good match, especially starting the show off. They went for a pop, dude, and Drew McIntyre and AJ Styles, man, both those talents. AJ, we know he is probably the best wrestler of this
Listen,
generation.
like the Undertaker
Drew
told
McIntyre.
Stone Cold in the Broken Skull sessions, AJ Styles could have a 5-star match with a broomstick.
He damn well can.
2 out of 3 falls.
But then you add in somebody like, sorry, that was funny. Then you add in somebody like Drew McIntyre, who's champion, who's been on fire,
Yeah.
who's on the top of his game on Raw. It's a recipe for a masterpiece.
And a little side note to this, Miz is now the first and only person
To
to
cash
both
in.
successfully and unsuccessfully cash in a Money in the Bank briefcase.
Way to go, Miz. New milestone.
There you
There
go.
you go, baby.
First time.
The only person.
Number one, baby. No one
You need
else
to get
can
that
do it.
belt back, bro. It's been a while. Just
Been a
saying.
while.
Okay.
That last show was a fun one.
Oh, yeah, it was. Check that one out.
Well-
ARW review. Go ahead.
AJ Styles and The Miz fell short.
They sure did.
I'm gonna.
I don't feel bad for Miz.
I was kind of surprised that was actually the first match. I was kind of like,
I was too.
when it started up, I was not expecting
WWE
the AJ. But if you think about, I think they were, with the exception of the Randy Orton Fiend, they were all title matches, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have the tag belts
Tag
for Raw.
belts,
You had
women's title.
yeah, between Carmella and Sasha. Then you had the tag team women's championship. Then you had, of course, the Universal Championship, which I can't wait till we talk about that one.
Yeah.
And then you have the Intercontinental title wasn't on the line in the pre-show because that was
No, but Big E did win a title shot by pinning Sami Zayn. I thought, maybe I'm wrong, but I could have swore Matt Riddle was supposed to take on Bobby Lashley for the damn U.S. title.
But that didn't happen.
Right. I was under going into the show,
Might
I
have
was
got
under
scrapped.
the impression that match was happening.
Sometimes with the time slot, I've noticed, like when they have to keep it to, sometimes they got to make some cuts. And if anything, they can
There
do that
wasn't
match.
a lot of matches already. You
I
know what
know,
I'm saying?
but- But look at the time factor. Some of those matches went a while.
Well,
You know what I mean?
but if that's the case, why would you have a non-title, multi-person, pre-show match that did involve a title? Why wouldn't the pre-show then have been Matt Riddle and Bobby Lashley for the U.S. title?
You know, this sounds like a conversation we need to talk with Vince.
Absolutely.
Vince is out. He's not in touch with the times. I'm gonna call Hunter.
But let's get back on track.
Go
Drew
above his head.
McIntyre retained the WWE Championship.
He sure did.
Let me be honest. Were either of you guys? Were you surprised? Did you think someone else was gonna win it? Because
I'm not-
I wasn't.
No, I figured he was
I'm
going to
not
retain.
surprised that he retained, but I would have liked to see Miz win.
Right.
I would have too.
I
That
can
would have
see
thrown
that,
a monkey
but-
wrench into it.
But there's been too much talk about, potential Drew McIntyre WrestleMania opponents. I didn't think that he was going to lose the title.
I didn't think he was
just-
going
I
to
really
lose it,
didn't.
but when I saw Miz come
Because
out, I
as
was
we've
like,
said before,
oh,
one of the rumors in the
yes.
last episode of the Dirty Dozen, we talked about that one of the rumors is McIntyre, Brock Lesnar, and Keith Lee at WrestleMania. So, because there has been such strong, rumors about opponents for McIntyre at WrestleMania, I just didn't think he was going to lose. But it was still nevertheless an entertaining match. I enjoyed it.
It was amazing.
Absolutely.
A lot of good spots.
Go ahead, Capt.
Good job, boys. Let's move on to the SmackDown Women's Championship match.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna throw out there right now for Carmella. She has stepped up her in-ring ability.
Oh, yeah,
Massive.
definitely.
Majorly.
Definitely.
Good job, girl.
Definitely.
Good job.
Yeah.
Corey Graves?
And
You know what I'm talking about.
at the same time, I want to also congratulate Sasha
Yeah.
for successfully defending a title. Because, God knows we've seen her too many times win a title and then lose it in the first defense.
That's right.
Maybe, hopefully,
She's going to run with it.
WWE's going to let her get a little bit of a run with this title this time.
And they should.
They should. Why do they keep
after that
cutting
whole
all her
build-up
fucking
with
title
her-
reigns short?
After that whole build-up with her and Bailey, they got to do something.
Man, they had a great match. They had
Otherwise,
they
it
had
was for nothing.
near falls. Sasha hit the Three Amigos, the Frog Splash. Carmella still kicked out of that. It was an awesome match, girls. Sasha Banks, like Capt Bill just mentioned, she retained. Congratulations to Sasha Banks. Awesome women's division match.
Yeah.
Good job, girls.
On to the next.
Well, like Joey said, he wants to get this done. On to the next match. Another championship match for the Raw Tag Team Championship between Shelton Benjamin and
Cedric
Alexander and the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods.
Why are we being quiet?
I was just seeing how long I can just sit
I was
there
doing it too.
and
I
stare at the camera.
I said, you know what?
Before somebody said
I
something.
caught what you were saying, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it too. Let Kyle. do
Yeah,
his
no,
thing.
yeah, New Day and Hurt Business.
There it is.
What happened? We have a little insight that a few teeth got knocked out during that.
Yeah,
match.
man, Kofi.
Two to be
Kofi
exact.
tweeted. He commended the New Day. You know, he's like, you guys have earned my respect. I'm still spitting out pieces of teeth, and literally had a picture of two, broken pieces of teeth. I don't know if they were crowns they had,
And what did
or they were like regular teeth
What
that
did
got busted.
Alexander say though? That's why we're the.
That's why we're the Hurt Business. Yeah.
The Hurt Business.
Yeah, he's hurt.
And
Fantastic match.
what happened? What was the result? We had new tag team, Raw tag team
Shelton,
champions.
yep, Shelton.
Congratulations to Shelton.
Little,
Benjamin.
That's that red title right up there, ladies and gentlemen, all the way to the top.
Yeah, right up there. Right
Congrat-
above the Sin Bodai pig mask.
Congratulations
Yep.
to Cedric Alexander. And Shelton Benjamin had a little shout out to Chad Gaspar.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, dude. And I saw the thing afterwards where Shelton Benjamin, because him and Shad were they were close.
I know,
And he had the SG.
Funny fact about that, real quick. And this has been Shelton Benjamin's first WWE Tag Team title in 17 years.
Wow.
Think about that. 2003, ladies and gentlemen.
It was
Because
what the
you
gold
remember,
standard.
Kyle.
World's greatest tag team. Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas.
That's
Was
it.
that it? Was that it?
Yeah.
Well, and then
Who
they
was
were
it with the
Team
gold
Angle.
standard?
They were Team Angle
Who
before
was he
that,
tagging
too.
with when they were the gold standard? Or was that just his when he called
That
himself?
was Shelton
That was his
Benjamin when he
that
was
was
tagging.
his
gold
single
He
standard.
went on
And-
WWE's
And
ECW.
he had his mama with him.
Yeah.
Well, no, yeah, he did later on, but
Shelton Benjamin's mama.
Shelton Benjamin, dude, I'm glad to see him relevant again. I'm glad to see he's involved with WWE. Because Shelton Benjamin was always
we've
one of
said
my
this
favorite,
before,
dude.
man.
Always one of my favorite.
Who knew? Who knew that at a Royal Rumble, a returning MVP
Would make
who came back, who originally, from if I'm not mistaken, at that Royal Rumble, it was just supposed to be a one-off thing. He was just making an appearance for the Royal Rumble,
sign.
and then they got some ideas, I guess, to keep on. But I mean, let's think about what he's done, man. I mean,
he's got
like you
Cedric-
said, he's got Shelton Benjamin winning the title for the first time in 17
He's relevant
years.
again. Bobby
Cedric
Lashley.
Alexander, who kept getting lost in the shuffle, is now tag team champions and part of a faction. Bobby Lashley, U.S. champion, but he's, again, they
Repackaged.
they repackaged him. He's kind of like this,
Leader.
this unstoppable, guy
Force.
just running through people. And MVP is he's good as a
He's
as
mouthpiece,
that
bro.
mouthpiece and that veteran figure of this group guys.
They got a lot of gold right now.
Yeah, they do. MVP should get the 24/7 belt. Then it would be completed.
Honestly, MVP is, I guess he would be the kind of leader other than Bobby Lashley, but
Well, Bobby Lashley's the CEO, but yeah.
The question is, who's running this seat?
Honestly, I think MVP should have got, comeback of, guy of the year for this past year.
yeah.
Really, think about it.
Dude, and he came back at a rough time.
Right, dude. he come back and it just, I mean, the Hurt
Although
business.
Edge's comeback was pretty good, and then it got stopped.
Maybe
Exactly, that's
maybe
just it.
the Hurt Business and MVP go after the WWE Championship next.
Yeah, I mean, MVP is kind of a, you know, he's known for the U.S. title. That was his title. That was, you
And I've
know,
heard rumors.
That was his thing. Well, I didn't get him the U.S. title. Didn't have Bobby Lashley going after, you know, Intercontinentals or,
I heard rumors.
you know, world titles.
The Hurt Business was going to get somebody else.
Really?
Hornswoggle.
No.
Hornswoggle.
The Hornswoggle.
No, we're not going there.
Yes,
Let's
we
move
are.
on.
What the?
No Hornswoggle. He's on Impact, so let's just move on. You're just getting off topic. It's not even. No. Next match, we're moving on to the next match. For the Women's Tag Team Championship, with Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, the champions,
Got an awesome match.
Disappointment.
facing Asuka, and was supposed to be Lana, but on
It's a
Monday
good
Night
match.
Raw, Lana got
I know.
injured by Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. So who comes out? Who comes out to be
Big E
Asuka,
Langston. Oh, no.
Asuka's tag team partner?
Oh, sorry.
The returning
Woo!
Queen, Charlotte Flair.
Flair, baby.
Hail to the Queen. I should have been wearing my Charlotte Flair
Mind
shirt.
you, I want
Should have been wearing my Charlotte Flair shirt
I
tonight.
just want to talk about, real quick, the history between Charlotte and Asuka for that to be her tag team partner. Charlotte is the one that ended Asuka's undefeated streak
Yes,
at WrestleMania.
Nia Jax is the one who, kayfabe, took Charlotte Flair out. I mean,
And
we
they
haven't
got-
seen Charlotte Flair since she was injured by Nia Jax. Remember when she slammed her arm into the case thing?
Yeah,
That's when we last saw Charlotte
no,
Flair.
She was home just resting. Anyways,
Well, she did have surgery.
oh, did she? She make it okay?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Apparently, duh.
She's ripped too, bro. Have you seen that?
She looked to be in great shape, yeah.
She looked like she could throw Nia around.
Awesome.
But, yeah.
And
So that's why, you know, she come back for that. Because they
And-
were perfect.
what was the result? We do have new women's tag team champions.
You know what also that does?
That makes
That
Asuka
makes
two
Asuka
belts.
a Grand Slam champion.
That's right.
She's been SmackDown.
She's been, well, she's been the NXT Women's Champion. She's been the SmackDown Women's Champion. She's been the Raw Women's Champion. And she's been Tag Team Champion.
But that would have already happened because she was tag champion with the Kabuki Warriors.
No, this is true. But they said they made a mention of her being a Grand Slam champion.
I think she's a Grand Slam
Look,
champion again.
The chick wins
Oh, no,
belts.
no. I'm sorry. That's what it was.
Charlotte.
She was, no. She was the first person to win the tag team champs with the first woman to win
Same.
the tag titles with a different partner. I think that's what. Because there was a record that she just broke. She just beat.
But
So
with
she
you
was-
saying that, I think Charlotte is now a Grand Slam champion because she's won all the same championships as well.
Yeah.
Charlotte Flair. She
And-
is my
and
favorite.
here's the big question:
She's my favorite.
how long is Charlotte going to stay a face?
I think for
Well-
a little while.
I think she'll have a little run
I
with
think
it.
she'll have a
That's
little
I
run
nice.
with it.
I think
Maybe
it's,
Asuka goes
with the
heel.
return of Charlotte,
I hope not.
who else is going to face Asuka?
No, I like Asuka as a
I
face.
don't you ever say that again.
Who else
Well, I
is
mean,
going?
for a little while, her.
Who else is going to
Kairi
face
Sane-
Asuka at WrestleMania other than Charlotte?
Well, that's where it could come to head at WrestleMania.
That's probably where it's going.
Dude, you
Well,
can do
I mean,
face on
really,
face.
honestly, there's rumors of a Becky Lynch return.
Oh,
That's
that's
got to
right.
be coming
You
soon.
know,
Maybe they'll have
Pop the
another
baby
turn.
out.
Royal
Rumble.
Rumble. Yeah, Royal Rumble. There's rumors of a Royal Rumble return
Yeah,
for
but I
Becky
don't
Lynch.
think Becky's gonna come back that early.
Yes, she
She
will.
just had the baby.
So?
That takes a while to heal.
No, it
bro.
doesn't.
Have you had
2
a baby?
months?
No, I haven't. But
2 months. She can make a return at Royal Rumble for 2 months.
those athletes.
Yeah, dude, they're not your average.
They're not
you know.
you.
And let's think about it. A lot of times when people have why they
I'm gonna stop it there because if I don't, you won't never stop.
it's a woo off. It's a
Thumb to the eye. That's right.
That was a bad sell.
But you know, I mean, those.
Put it down.
You know, they can. I mean, yeah, like you said, you know, they're in phenomenal shape.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they're able. As soon as I guarantee you, as soon as Becky is able to, she's going to be in the gym. She's going to be working out again because she hasn't been able to do it.
I don't think she's coming back January.
I do.
That I'm just telling you, dude. I've heard that.
What
I've
about-
been hearing that rumor
Okay, so-
from a lot of different sources?
For all you viewers out there, Captain Bill and myself would be correct, and Joey would be the loser because he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
Okay. Back to what Captain Bill was saying.
What if Ronda
But
Rousey returns?
but think of I mean that's another option. There is talk of Ronda Rousey, you know, making a return to debut. But I mean think about it because Becky Lynch basically surrendered the title at the Money in the Bank. Only when Asuka won, she didn't win the Money in the Bank contract. She won the title.
Belt.
So if Becky comes back, you got to think she's going
Becky
to want
two
her
belts.
property back.
And then you also got to
Rightfully
think,
so.
he's thinking that, she can't get in the ring for the Royal Rumble. It's the Royal freaking Rumble.
You have her come out
She
like
doesn't even
number
have to do
29.
anything. She gets in the ring, lays down for 5 minutes, and then she's the last four.
Really?
They do a
Have her,
little freaking-
have her
a little
the
fucking
surprise
battle,
number
they
30 entrant.
Throw him over the top rope, and she wins.
Or however many they have.
And then she doesn't have to come back to WrestleMania because she's already got her spot.
I agree, gentlemen.
No, you don't.
Next one.
No, we're still talking about
See,
this.
Old Sleepy Joe over there.
He's getting tired. We gotta hurry up. Get it over with. Oh.
He's going to try to hurry us up.
So
now.
just for Joey's sake, we're going to talk about his favorite match. We're talking about the Universal TLC match
Come on, guys, hurry up.
between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens.
Great match. I think Kevin
So
Owens.
put your phone down because we're not doing that right
looking
now.
up something.
No, what are we looking up?
Something about the show.
So you
He's
want?
done. That's why he just put his phone
I'm giving you the bone now. Don't drop the ball.
Oh.
You wanted to talk about this match so bad.
Kevin Owens comes running into the match as Roman Reigns enters the ring for his main entrance. Kevin Owens starts fighting on him.
Yeah,
beating
he
him
doesn't
up.
even have an
Gets
entrance.
right. He gets the drop on one Roman Reigns.
And then Uso comes out.
the drop?
And he gets the drop on him.
on Kevin Owens. Now Kevin Owens is eventually able to beat his ass.
Was it a gum drop?
I
Was
just
it a
want,
Dumbo drop?
I would just like to point out, Kevin Owens put on a hell of a fight, but he got dominated there for a little bit.
He took some bumps.
He got power bombed onto the ladder.
Get
Then he
him.
got sidewalk slammed onto the ladder.
Get him.
Choke slammed through the table.
Get him.
And then Samoa dropped through the table.
I'm really feeling a buzz right now.
And then speared through
Welcome
the
to
table.
the club.
I don't think anything else should have possibly happened to Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
He got his ass whooped by the
Roman, he got some
Yeah.
Roman.
the head
But he
of,
ain't done.
the head of the table.
Apparently, he ain't done.
Nope. He
Because
would
they've
not
already
die.
announced that this Friday on SmackDown, Christmas Day,
Cage match, baby.
cage match
So the
to
Universal
negate
Championship.
the outside interference from one Jey Uso.
So Cage,
Because, think about it, at this TLC, you take away the Jey Uso factor. Kevin Owens may very well have won that
I
title.
mean, all Kevin
Right.
Owens is going to have to do is deal with Paul Heyman's mouth, but that's about it.
Paul Heyman don't physically interject. And then if anything goes, he'll just lay Heyman out.
and for
You
those,
take away Uso, though.
yeah,
KO very well could have been, you know, the
Champion.
head of the table.
I don't think he's winning, though.
there would have been like two or three attempts.
No.
He would have been the champion.
Roman Reigns is having that belt at least
But
through
For
WrestleMania.
those of you that didn't catch on, Roman Reigns retained the championship.
Roman Reigns will have it past WrestleMania because at WrestleMania he's going to wrestle and defeat Goldberg.
Roman Reigns wins the TLC
gonna
match
happen.
against Kevin Owens. Congratulations to the head of the table,
The Big Cheese,
the big dog,
the
for retaining the Universal Championship again.
The filler of the plates, the feeder of the families. I don't know what the fuck he calls himself. All the different names.
He's got a lot. A
Yeah.
lot.
The chief,
Tribal chief. The You know,
Rocky needs to come back and
big man on
smack the shit out of
campus,
his ass.
the you know, shift lead,
Rocky Johnson.
the assistant night manager. I don't know what all he is, man. He's all
Dwayne
of
the
it.
Rock Johnson needs to come back and smack him up.
We're talking about Roman Reigns. He's over there talking about Dwayne the Rock.
I'm
Johnson.
saying to
Actually-
Roman Reigns.
Actually, he said Rocky Johnson, who's not even the same person.
I meant
Right,
to say
so
Rocky.
he's gonna
Maivia,
he's gonna
which
come
is
back
Rock.
from
Sleepy-
beyond the grave
Sleepy Joe over
and
there.
defeat
Sleepy Joe.
defeat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
Let's get this over with. Hurry up.
I did not say a fucking word, you cocksuckers.
All right, so let's get on to the
Main event.
Are we already on the main event?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
that-
are.
that
Thank
was
you,
a very short- it was a very
Lord.
Joey is
It was
so
a very
excited
short
about
card.
that.
A very short card.
It was, but it was.
That's
very
why there
entertaining.
should have been
Wait,
a Bobby Lashley Matt Riddle
there is one thing I want to do.
because they apparently been teasing.
There is one thing I want to do when we do these pay-per-view review shows. How about at the end, we each give a rating from 1 to 5 stars. 5 being the best, 1
Listen.
being the lowest.
I'll one up your idea. How about when we do these review shows and every other show that we put on YouTube, you hit that subscribe button, click the bell icon, and give us a thumbs up.
That's right, baby.
How about that?
So,
How's that?
so
Does
you
that sound cool?
you didn't
Hit
like
that
mine.
subscribe.
Let that be your Christmas gift
Subscribe.
to us.
We are 13 away from a milestone of 200. That's big for us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. We need 200 subs.
We
Until
ain't
get
talking about
201.
sub sandwiches.
We talking about them
Subscribers.
subscribers. That means all of you. All right.
We can do that idea. We'll see what happens after we talk about this.
All right, main event. Yeah, I like it, right?
Now, I want to just point out, I don't know if anybody remembers the old style Inferno matches. I thought this was awesome. It was very well done. Kudos to the WWE with this awesome idea.
Yeah, they did a
with the new version of the Inferno
fantastic
match.
job, dude.
What do you thought, Bill?
I rated TV 14. Oh wait, we're not doing that right now. Never mind. Take it back. Take that back.
I think it was a 5-star match.
I think
What? Yeah, Roman and
my thoughts.
Roman and Kevin Owens.
No. Fiend.
Oh,
and-
Fiend.
and
Oh,
Randy.
Fiend. That's right. We're on to that Inferno.
We are on to the main
That,
events. That match
Yeah,
to me,
man, it
5
was-
stars. I everybody gives it crap, but I liked it. All
I
the
don't
stuff I was reading.
I don't understand why
Who
people
is
give
this
me a crap.
everyone you refer to?
Just
Was it you?
they. It's they.
They are.
They.
Did you think it was crap?
I think it was awesome.
I think it
very
was
well
a
done.
fantastic match. It told a story, and that story is very dark.
Well, I mean, really, in all honesty, yes. The Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt. I mean, going way back to, burning the
compound
house down,
down.
the compound down, and all that. I mean, it's always been a dark angle with those two, and fire seems to be just seems to be a part of Randy Orton. I mean, think about it. Not just Bray, just Randy Orton.
Right.
I mean, Randy Orton goes back to, I mean, Undertaker, like we were talking about earlier. I mean, Undertaker putting him into a casket, setting that shit on fire, and
Fucking he almost
he burns the compound down.
He almost blew up John Cena during the Iron Man match.
Right. I mean,
I
so
wonder if Randy was a pirate.
I mean,
as a kid.
on the Go Home show, Raw Go Home show. I mean, he put the Fiend in a damn trunk and set it on fire, and then they have the Inferno match.
Say what?
Which, I mean, the end, he literally lights
Fiend on fire.
the body of the Fiend on
Fiend
fire.
chases him into the ring.
But
Randy hits him with an RKO.
Well, yeah,
Dude
while on
was
fire.
on fire. That was the coolest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, the Fiend, his jacket and
Mick
everything
Foley.
was on fire.
Mick Foley was
Mick
even
Foley was
applauding
smiling
that shit.
proudly when he
Mick
saw
Foley,
that.
he felt like a proud papa. That's what that feeling was.
hey, he does a man of
Wouldn't that have been
that.
Mike Rotunda feeling like a proud papa?
Shut up, we're not talking about him.
Or Cowboy Bob Orton?
I'm just talking about the papa of hardcore.
And I'm just talking about
Just talking about Shaft.
this
Can you dig
this
it?
might not be the end because we saw
Sucker.
a clip that on Twitter.
Uh-huh.
Bray Wyatt thanks. Says
Yes,
thank you.
thank you, with a red circle and then a picture of a cocoon. So,
Evolving.
the Bray Wyatt, the Fiend character, it seems like is going to be evolving.
But
Okay,
into what?
so yeah, that's just what I was about to ask you. We're going to take first of all you. What are your thoughts? I mean, what do you think? What are you expecting?
I'm
with
expecting it's going to go one of two ways. It's going to go into a fourth personality of Bray Wyatt, or it's going to be a variation of the Fiend with more of a more common Fiend. In other words, maybe not as supernatural. Maybe it'll be more of a different side of Fiend. Maybe the Fiend talks. You know, I don't know what to
The
expect.
Fiend talks now. You hear him say, "Let me in."
No, but I'm talking about not so much as a monster gimmick. You know what I mean? Maybe.
You know, my Fiend's actually going to cut promos.
Yes, Fiend is going to be that guy.
Kind of like when Kane found his voice.
Yeah, when he got rid of that box. X-Pac said, "Man, you don't need that shit." He started talking. Maybe that's what that's going to be. I don't know, Bill. I can only speculate.
Kyle?
Well, my thought, it's
Kyle.
just a thought. I don't know if it's going to happen.
All right, he's got a thought.
If the
Scared.
Fiend, when the Fiend comes back, maybe he extends his hand to Randy Orton and they form that tag team again and just annihilate the tag team division.
Ay, Dios mío.
Ay, caramba! Nah, I like that theory, Kyle, actually. I agree.
It is a possibility.
Throw this
Again,
out.
we've
Go
talked
ahead.
about that. It is a possibility. My personal thoughts are it's unlikely.
It's going to be a dragged out brawl, bro.
I like it.
Because you just,
That'd be a cool
to
idea.
me though, it would be,
I think it's a cool
it'd be
idea,
a little
Kyle.
I'm probably wrong.
too much of
I
rehashing.
like K-Swine's idea.
Because he did that with Matt Hardy. I mean, they had their feud, they did a thing, and then
Yeah, but he also
he comes
tagged
back
with,
as tag team partners with Matt Hardy, and they won the title.
Yeah, but he has been
They
tag team
won
partners
the
with
title
Randy.
Randy Orton too.
They won the SmackDown tag team titles.
But that
You know what
wasn't
I mean?
the same thing. That wasn't coming from a defeat, you know, and then and then he suddenly reappears, you know, like with Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy throws him into the lake of reincarnation, and then he comes back up, and he's a different person,
He's
and
deleted.
he's teaming with, and it was like he was more acknowledging Matt Hardy as the leader. So, you know, I mean, you know, he went like
Well, that was
he
the
went
difference.
like submissive in a sense to Matt Hardy, which would be the same thing, kind of like what you're saying. He's going to acknowledge that Randy Orton is the you know, he's the true whatever, and you know, now I'm going to. Bray Wyatt's not a follower.
I agree.
Well,
He's not a
I
follower.
agree, but look at the track record.
And neither is Randy Orton.
Randy Orton has got a drop on Bray Wyatt every step of the way. Whether he's Bray Wyatt or the Fiend. Look at all the people that the Fiend and Bray Wyatt has come across.
Or
He's taken apart.
They've
Finn
done it all.
Balor, Kane, Braun Strowman.
Kurt Angle.
No one could touch the Fiend.
or
All of a sudden, Randy Orton
is the
topples
Fiend
him.
doing like what he did with Seth Rollins?
Go away and come back.
No. Seth Rollins won at that Hell in a Cell because that was part of Fiend's plan all along. His plan with that first Hell in a Cell, his plan supposedly was to let Seth win. Because think about all the shit Seth did to him. And then at the end, when the Fiend just like sits up and mandible claws Seth Rollins, it's almost like he just let him know, you did all this to me because I allowed you to do this to me. And then he showed him, you know, with that mandible claw at the end, you know, you didn't defeat me. You know, I just let you believe that maybe this is part of his mind game manipulation. He's letting Randy Orton believe that he got the better of him.
And
That
killed
he
him.
got over. He ended the Fiend. That's it. Because That's what the Fiend wanted him to do.
Facts.
That's what the Fiend needed him to do in order for him to evolve.
I like that thought.
Become the next, incarnation of
321.
the Fiend. You know what I mean?
I agree, dude. I like that.
So, Joey,
Yes, sir.
what was your idea about the 5 stars or whatever you were talking about?
From 1 to 5, 5 being the best, 1 being the least.
For the whole pay-per-view?
For the whole
for each
overall
match?
pay-per-view. Overall pay-per-view.
I thought it was a 4.
I'd give it about a
Good
4.
4.
The matches were great.
It was an actual really
You
good
had
pay-per-view.
returns,
Very good pay-per-view.
okay, you had surprises, you had new champions crowned.
Out of
You had-
5 stars, I'm giving TLC 4.5.
He had to one-up us.
Hey, I agree.
Because I think it was better than a 4-star pay-per-view, but it wasn't quite 5-star. If they would have had that, if they would have defended, honestly, here's my thing. If they would have defended at least one other title on the show, whether it had been
The
the
U.S.
U.S. title or
and
the
the
Inter,
Continental
there was-
title
there was 2 belts that just weren't,
represented.
and you could have.
Yeah.
You easily could have added, because that wasn't a long pay-per-view. You easily could have added one more match into that, and they even had
One
a
got
title match
scrapped,
at
didn't
the. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I thought there was supposed to be, but it wasn't. At the very least, the pre-show could have been, for the U.S. title.
Something.
Or just something. I think one of the other titles should have been represented.
Well,
There should have been one other title match because
I concur.
I concur, Bill.
you had the 2 championships and
You
you
did.
could have. And I think that would have made it. That would have made it a perfect pay-per-view then, because like you said, all the matches were good. They were all enjoyable.
Yeah.
I agree.
You had, like you said, you had the big returns. You had the shocking moments with
Title changes.
not only was it the return, but it was a title change. You had both 2 titles, tag team champion title, changed hands. Both tag, women's and men's.
The SmackDown tag team titles weren't even mentioned.
No. Again, so that's what I'm saying, man. There was other championships they could have, because they were both SmackDown and Raw competitors at this.
It was a 4-star pay-per-view, but they could have done a little bit better by adding in maybe one more match.
They sure could have.
I think there could have been at least one more title match.
I could.
All right, boys.
So.
This has been another
How was that
Yeah,
review?
man.
pay-per-view review show.
Yeah.
TLC 2020 review show.
If you have the WWE Network, check it out.
Any other thoughts?
Subscribe.
We said that already.
I'm going to say it
We'll
again.
say it, yeah, we'll say it again. We'll say it 3 times.
Subscribe.
Hit the bell icon.
Subscribe.
Thumbs up.
Thank
you.
And
Subscribe.
Yeah, put a diamond cutter right on that subscribe button.
I think that does it for
A
us.
pop-up power bomb.
For
to
us
that
here
bell
at the-
icon.
Well, no. Wait, one more thing. We told them on the last show we were going to wish them a Merry Christmas
Happy New Year.
and Happy New Year.
Kwanzaa.
No, not New Year. New Year's next week.
It's just a habit.
Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa,
Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays.
Absolutely.
Happy Festivus.
Enjoy time with family.
Family,
Thank you for
friends.
watching. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on the
3,
2,
1. Screw. And cut. So that was good, huh?
Yeah.
Real good.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're still on.
Yeah, I forgot to hit. Hold on, I forgot to hit the stop button.
No, hit that button.
Bill, put your
Look away.
pants back on.
Look away. Avert your eyes. This didn't happen. This never happened. You didn't see us.